Hi, this is Alkia. Welcome back to my channel. Uh, we just had a shooting incident in Brooklyn where an individual was shot dead after the tasers failed, and a police officer ended up in the hospital in a medical-induced coma. Um, Basically, apparently, the individual has a history with the police, decided to interfere with someone's getting arrested. And one thing led to another, and next thing you know, there's a chair. He had a chair hitting the officer in the head. And they tried using the taser, but it failed. I believe that the officer who shot was probably the rookie, and he didn't have a choice in the matter because he used the taser and it didn't work. So I know the state assemblywoman is upset. Said all the communities are traumatized. They're more concerned about the suspect than the officer who got injured. Well, I mean, you understand, you know, the police and the community don't always see eye to eye. But this has been apparent. It's been happening since summer. You had people interfering with arrests. The police were making, even dousing them with water. I don't know what else. But apparently this time, the individual went too far and probably cost himself his own life. Meanwhile, the individual that was being arrested got to escape. He was caught later. But here's the thing. Now, because of the interference, now that guy is probably going to be charged with, leaving the scene of the crime. So now he getting an additional charge he wouldn't have gotten if this guy would have minded his own business. I mean, if you're gonna protest something, a person being arrested, the best thing you can do is ask if he needs a lawyer or someone to contact. Don't interfere with the police trying to arrest someone. They decided the guy had a warrant for criminal mischief. They had to take him in. If he didn't have anything on him, no prior arrests, no warrant or anything, he probably would have gotten the ticket. And that was it. But he made it worse. My advice is, if someone's getting arrested, don't interfere. Let the lawyers do their job and get the person off the hook or whatever they have to do. Because if you interfere, you're making it worse. And it turns out now the guy is dead. The community's in shock. And they acting like, oh, they shouldn't have shot him. Looks like right now it's justified shooting. Now, unless they could come up with a body cam or something to say the opposite, that's how it's going to look. Let me tell you something, folks. I've seen these WWE and F wrestlers in the past getting hit over the head with a chair. Let me tell you something. Those things do not tickle. These things are heavy. I remind you, this is what these chairs are like. You whack somebody over the head with one of those chairs, you damn right it's gonna hurt like hell. And if the person is well built, you could do some major damage. And that's probably what happened to that officer. I mean, I've seen those rest of the guys, their belt is tough as nail, but guess what? If their head can't stand a power drive where your head's hitting the cabinets of the wrestling arena, what makes you think that it's made to withstand the pressures of a chair hitting in the head? If it's a light chair, wouldn't be so bad. But these things are not light. They're heavy enough to do damage. And if the guy is strong enough, yes, he will do even more damage. So that's what I have to say about that. Now, let's talk about another incident where somebody else got their heads bashed in. The chronic emergency cord bandit was out again. Apparently, for no reason, he's attacking people on DK Avenue the other day. And all of a sudden, a young lady minding her own business, next thing you know, he pushed her right into a parked subway train. Luckily, the train was not moving and she didn't fall in between the cars. Otherwise, she would have been killed. No doubt about it. And he did get arrested. Now there's another investigation going on because another incident on the same day in Queens, at 179th Street, somebody also got smacked into a subway train, parked train. So, what I have to say about this guy is he's nothing but a jackass that needs to be banned from subway permanently. Not call him what he is, a jackass. Whether he has a mental health issue or not, he's still a jackass. Because why would you grab somebody who didn't do anything to you, smash him into a subway train? It's uncalled for. Now, if you and me went and smashed somebody into a subway train for no reason, the charges would have been a lot worse. But now, I know they're gonna say, "Oh, he has a mental defect." Mental defect, my behind. He knew exactly what he's doing because he's causing so much trouble on the subway. He needs to be banned permanently. I mean, there's videotapes of him riding back of trains. One videotape of him trying to ride on the side of the train. And witnesses saying he's pulled his Johnson out, riding in cars, all kinds of crazy stuff. He doesn't belong on the subway. He's gonna hurt somebody pretty bad or get somebody killed. Well, if he gets himself killed, I wouldn't care less. But the Rhine public and the employees gotta be protected from this moron or jackass. But either way, he is a menace that needs to be removed from the transit system. That's all there is to it. So this is how Kansas City so long for now, and don't forget to stop. And if you want to leave comments below, go ahead. Good or bad, doesn't matter. I will answer them. Okay, bye.